Do what?
And new host of the Captain Show, Kenny Wilhite, ladies and gentlemen. Wilhite.
What's up, my man, Kenny?
What up, brother?
Kenny has done so many
You need a
things
chair,
for
Kenny?
the.
You
for
might need
the
a high
uni-
chair. Hold. Let me get him a high chair. Hold on.
No, I'm good.
Sure?
No, Kenny has
All right, cool.
did so many things for the University of Nebraska. He was a black shirt. He still is a black shirt.
Did he say once?
No, he still is a black shirt, brother. But Kenny, the talent division for the recruiting division, as I must say, for the university. But Kenny's a friend of mine, man. He's a good person, and I want to first one to say thank you for everything you did for the university, bro.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, 10 years, man.
It's a long time.
It's a long time, but it seemed like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday,
right? Four different staffs.
Four.
Right? Let's just set the stage because nobody's really talked to Kenny like the captain, right?
No.
So we gotta figure, Kenny, how in the hen house did you make it from the mean streets of St. Louis all the way to Lincoln, cold Nebraska?
Well, just stay focused, man. One thing I did was I never veered off from what I thought I would do, what I want to be, and always go back just to hang out. But it's a reflection of why I didn't want to go back.
So when you get back and be like, that's why I didn't come back here.
That's why.
Right there.
Yep.
I love you guys. But go.
Gotta go.
They want you to stay. Come on. Stay.
No.
Blue. Hey.
As soon as I hear the bullets, it's gotta go. Either go to my room or get back on the road and drive back to Nebraska.
Is it better or worse or when you grew up?
Worse. Way worse.
Now?
Way worse.
Really?
Yeah. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4 houses on my block.
Really?
5.
Livable.
The
rest are
vacant lots.
What they call
they squat
to be squatting in there.
They got some squatters.
In their squatter.
They got some squatters.
Does water work in squat?
No.
So
bruh,
how's that work?
With the possums and the raccoons.
No, but how's that work when they use the bathroom?
They go outside.
Or they go inside and just don't care.
No,
they can take
outside.
A bucket and
no. Some of them go to the local restaurants or the gas station and go use the restroom.
So what high school?
Oakville
High School.
To Nebraska.
Well, you came, didn't you?
Well, Coach Brown and Coach Osborne.
Really?
Yeah.
You got the great Coach Brown. Got you. What are you talking about? What's up, Kenny? Kenny, we really like you, Kenny, and we think you're a great talent, Kenny. And
that's exactly how he put it.
I think you would fit in perfect here, get you out of this element you're here in. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it came down to a home visit.
Really?
Yeah. I listened to Coach Brown's voice. Came on official visit, and I was like, I said, Coach, hey, I need to see Coach Osborne. I need to hear from Coach Osborne. So,
him that.
I told him it got so old and got so worn out between him and John Gruden. I told them both. I said, hey, I need to see your head
John
coach.
Gruden?
He was at the University of Pacific as an assistant.
I don't want to go to no Pacific.
Oh, it was almost close now. The relationship.
You had NIL. Don't tell the truth.
Bruh.
There's no way you go to Pacific versus Nebraska without NIL money from Pacific. And guess what?
It ain't on tape.
Guess what you would have been getting done when you came to Nebraska?
I would have did the same thing.
Slaughterhouse.
No, sir.
I'm gonna get mine. 50-7.
I'm gonna get mine.
No, 50-7 in the first quarter.
We made them stop their program.
Well, anyway, I can say it as I was rudely interrupted by the Rashawn Johnson.
I apologize.
This is your show, but keep it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, keep it.
Sir.
Got me. No, but so I told them both. I said, hey, I need to see the head coaches. And then as you alluded to earlier, they needed to go in my neighborhood. So I told Coach Brown, and Coach Osborne need to go sit in my house. It was 26 people in my house. So I told them both that. Gruden couldn't get Walt Harris, who was the head coach at the time at Pacific, to go. Coach Osborne came to Dodge City where I was playing. He signed about 200 autographs. And then him and Coach Brown, they called me and said, I'm sitting in your living room. What's your answer? I said, Coach, I'm going to University of Nebraska.
Wow.
Dodge County.
At that, was it anybody from St. Louis there? At Nebraska when you got there?
No.
So
well, when I got there, yes, Lorenzo Brinkley was
still there.
Was an athlete from St. Louis.
Well, Brink was there when I was there, so
yeah,
you beat Brink there though.
No, he beat me.
How did that happen?
He came out of high school to junior college.
Ah,
So he graduated high school in 89.
Okay.
So 89, 90 was his first year. 90 was my first year.
Now, let me just say this because a lot of people don't know this, but see, I've been a Husker fan since I was 5. So if I was born in 1975, that'd put me in 80. Okay, I ain't even gonna go back 80. I'm gonna fast forward to 90, 91. You were one of the toughest for me. Like I used to love to see little defensive backs out there like smacking people. I used to wonder to myself, why are them dudes so tough? Did you come already tough, or did that cultivate by the time you've been a senior? Because you've been playing, right?
Well, no, I walked in playing, but I came in tough. In my neighborhood, in my environment, where you had to fight every day.
Well, what happened?
So, what you mean? What happened?
Where's the toughness go?
Oh, it's still there. I just left the 314, Kenny. You 314 is? That's St. Louis area code.
I'm messing with you.
I left the 314 Kenny in the past. This is the more mature Kenny. Now, if you take me to that point,
Hey,
then
calm down, Kenny.
I have more room. You don't have much room to run in this little
Kenny,
office. You know that,
Kenny,
right?
take a deep breath.
Okay.
Listen. So you guys know the captain, right? So I'm a little somber right now.
Yeah.
So I've been going to engagement classes.
For real?
You have?
Yeah.
You need it.
Come here.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh, don't do that. But
I forgive you, brother.
Till break.
not to brag on myself, but I came in tough.
Yeah.
As a little guy, I was always told I wasn't going to be big enough, strong enough, tough enough.
Right.
My uncle made sure I was going to be tough.
Yeah.
There was nothing I was going to back down from. So I came in tough. But when I got here, I was small. I was probably 170.
Soaking wet?
Soaking wet.
5'7",
5'7", 5'8".
5'6",
Come on, Mike. 5'8".
and a half.
5'8". But when I got here, I saw the bodies and I saw, the Reggie Coopers, the Johnny Mitchells, the Kenny Walkers. And I'm like, phew. That summer before coming, I got shot. Thank goodness I got shot because I had the red shirt because there was a bullet still.
So that
gave me time to.
So let me ask you a question because there's multiple players that have been shot before they got here, right? I always say sometimes you can be an innocent bystander and get popped.
Well, I was not innocent.
Oh well. Should I ask?
Okay.
What happened?
It was a family fight.
Y'all banging. Everybody, there's 26 people in there with Coach Osborne and them.
No.
Y'all in there ducking.
No.
Oh,
it was another family about 4 buildings down. They stayed in an apartment complex 4 buildings down.
Oh, so it's like the McCoys versus the Wilhite.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So, but I wasn't home 24 hours from graduating from Dodge City. And my youngest brother, who's now deceased, rest in peace, he was sitting on the front porch with a busted lip. And I said, what happened? He said, your friend beat me up. I was like, who? This guy I played junior Little League football with.
Yeah.
So he's my age. My brother's 11 at the time.
Dang.
So I'm the oldest of 4. So we go in the house and my grandmother's sitting in her bedroom. She yells in the kitchen. There's a lot of noise outside. So my uncle looked out the window and we couldn't back down from a fight. So he called all 4 of us by our names. Go handle this. So go outside. I told my brother, I said, I'm going to go to the guy that's my age. You watch everybody else. Right. They were all taller than me. So, but I said, you watch everybody else. And as I said, man, why'd you hit my little brother? My brother punched him. So now it's on.
Oh, yeah, it's on.
It's on.
He won his lick back.
Yeah, he won his lick back.
His big brother's there.
So that's what they always say. I want my lick back. So we see his sister come out the house with a gun. She handed it to him. Oh. He pointed it at my little brother, and I pushed him and told him to run. As he shot me in my arm. I started running. You see in the movies, you see bullets. And, he's just, yeah. So I'm running like zigzag. So finally,
listen. Anybody that has ever been shot at, when they say zigzag, they're telling the truth, Bob. Just so you know, okay?
They say straight, Bob.
If they say I just ran straight, they lying.
Use a deer in the headlight.
Yeah. But if they say they zigzag, real bullets was flying, Bob. Go ahead.
So at that point, I sat down for about 2 minutes, and the bullet started burning, and I'm like, holy!
Oh, your arm. So it's on fire.
Yeah, okay. On fire.
It's on fire.
My grandmother comes out. I just call the police, call the ambulance. So the ambulance come take me to the hospital. Mom's at work, busting her butt, trying to provide for us, and she gets to the hospital. She cussing me out. I'm like, I'm protecting them. You told me to always protect them. So she said, well, we getting your black butt out of here. We getting you to Nebraska. So we called Coach Osborne.
She probably said a little different than that.
She said it differently, of course.
Black ass out of here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Called Coach
You're going to
Osborne.
end up winding up getting killed if you stay in the 314, son.
She said you're not going to turn out like this. So Coach Osborne called Coach Brown. We drove up. They dropped me off, and my mom made me tell Coach Osborne at that moment
That you got
I got shot.
What did he say?
And I
This is very interesting.
I looked at Coach Osborne. I said, Coach, I got shot yesterday. He said, with a needle. And I looked, and I was like, oh, my God. I said, no, Coach, with a gun. And I raised up my arm and showed him the bandage. I said, the bullet's still in my arm. And the doctor said it would damage my muscle tissue. So he looked at my mom, looked at Coach Brown, looked at me, looked back at my mom and said, hey, you mind if we keep him in Nebraska, get him graduated, get you guys out of the neighborhood? My mom said, keep his black. You know what? Here,
Right.
because his brother's going to get him in trouble.
Dang. Is the bullet still in there?
Yes.
Can you feel it?
Sometimes when I get hard in the arm.
Really?
It's laying up against
Who's
my mom.
hitting you hard now? You know?
You know, guys like you like to come up and
That's what I'm telling the captain.
so